I got me a hand-drawn bracket, including the mistakes I wrote into the bracket earlier when I was trying to talk and record it at the same time, which is a bad plan.
Well, speaking of Ryan, we have one of them up here.
The Ryan
Wong
right now.
Against a Ryan Hart.
And this appears to be Justin legitimately playing Adon.
You know, it was a character that he had as a secondary for quite a while. In fact, he considered briefly maining this character, but went back to Rufus pretty quickly. I haven't seen him play Adon in a little while.
And hopefully Ryan Hart hasn't either. Good pressure so far.
You know, I know Rufus loses this matchup. Adon not really.
It's a very tough matchup for Rufus, and maybe Justin's just tired of climbing that mountain.
Right.
In terms of tough matches.
Oh, wow.
All
This gives Justin a big chance. Nope. Just goes for the throw. You see the walk speed, so useful. He can, on reaction to Tiger Shots, get in there.
Oh, looks like he had an input, maybe not the right one.
That jump speed is so useful in this matchup. Wow.
Ryan Hart
saves the meter.
Keeping the door open for Justin here with the crazy reads. But that is a definite game one, round one meta strategy of just throwing out the slightly insane uppercuts to remind your opponent,
Yeah,
I might just uppercut at any time.
Especially in the first round. That's something that you do. You want to establish. That was an amazing whiff punish. That's not much damage, but I'm very impressed that he reacts to the 8 on stand round with stand short.
Which means that's exactly what he's looking for, the same way he pulled off that uppercut.
Right.
There's a certain range of human reaction. Nice counter hit.
Just outside of range. Oh, no, he missed the link. Counter hit setup.
Somewhere Gamer B is crying. From the front again.
Oh, but again missed the link.
Sweep. This time from the back.
Oh, this time he was looking for DP, and so as a result, Ryan Hart comes in with grab. Justin blocked.
Didn't buy it whatsoever.
Oh. Oh, okay, good block from Ryan. Jeez, he had all the defense, all the setups.
Ryan got quite a face on right now. I'm liking the intensity. He got a lot of those uppercuts, and he got those early uppercuts. They're a little bit crazy. He got them paid off as well when Justin finally did cross him up from the other side and then went for block, expecting perhaps another crazy uppercut. Gave Ryan the opportunity to throw, breaking up Justin's offensive flow and sealing game one.
Justin's thinking about staying with Adon, you can tell.
I don't like his smile.
The crowd really wants Rufus. People are yelling at him to just pick his stuff.
And Ryan Hart may as well want Rufus.
He might. He might.
We didn't see a lot from the Adon. There weren't a lot of mistakes. Just the pressure wasn't quite there. He dropped some links. It's just sort of a sub-finals kind of Adon.
Right.
I think he needs a little bit of polish on that one to bring it up to the level that Ryan Hart's playing at. Back to Rufus accepting the bad matchup and giving himself one less game to play with.
A couple of games ago, a couple of sets ago, Ryan Hart played against Glitch, Rufus from
man.
New York, and that was one of the biggest destructions that I've seen in a while. As talented as Glitch is, it was amazing.
Oh, Glitch is becoming like a legitimately great player, certainly over the course of the last year, and Ryan Hart had some real steals there. Ooh. Wow, Justin with some nice spacing here. Wow, Ryan actually guessed grab. Justin reacted. Oh, missed one there. Brilliant sweep. Stays in front, wants that pressure.
Well, I think you can really see more of the familiarity of the matchup.
Yeah, this is some pro level stuff.
Justin's in exactly where he wants to be.
And he's stayed there for a good 25 seconds, which is so hard. Nice uppercut there from Ryan, battling back, and still in an okay life position.
Oh, nice. I love the dance just outside of stand short range. Look at that again.
I know. His position is better.
Oh, the
still
positioning. People are worried about spending 3 bars for red focus in the next game.
Rufus already got it.
It's been like that for, boy, well, that's a buff in this game, but he's spent 3 bars pretty regularly throughout SF4 series.
He has a slight advantage. Oh, nice read from Ryan there to be in that space with Tiger Knee in anticipation of Justin's dive kick over the fireball.
Oh, just outside of the range.
Ryan much more active this game. Wants to hold on to that space, not get bullied into the corner there.
Yeah, a bit of an adjustment.
And Justin has just walked him back half the screen. Good threat.
Justin approaching.
Hunting. Good.
With no safety.
Exactly.
No FADC.
And that is absolutely part of Ryan Hart's strategy and his brand as a player, really. I'm willing to just go for it, and you better respect it.
Yeah, there is some value to not using meter for safety, even if you have it sometimes, because it lets the opponent know that you're just willing to do dragon punches sometimes.
This guy's crazy, man. I don't even know. Oh, here we go. And the corner push, really the important story there. Oh! Not the juggle, but does get the screen position. Got a lot of room to dance back. Oh, I like it, like it, like it.
Justin's really dealt well with that focus. He's challenged it.
Yeah.
He's walked directly at it, or he's pressed 2 crouching jabs. Nice.
Here we go.
Oh, no! Come on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, challenge again.
And Ryan had it that time if he'd let it rip.
He just didn't think Justin would do that.
No. It's a guessing game both ways. Even if you lay the trap, you still have to spring it. And Ryan's mind was a little bit elsewhere that time. Oh, nice opener. Good prediction. Oh, man. And this is the time. Oh, Justin with a perfect delay, waiting in the air just an extra second to go for the last-minute dive kick. What makes those dive kicks so dangerous.
Justin pressuring, pressuring, pressuring. No dragon punch.
Well, he already fired it off and completely whipped with it before, and
Yeah,
that's maybe been the dearth of dragon punches since then. Nice low strong.
Too far for crouching jab. Wow.
There we go.
Doesn't risk the Ultra One. Again, doesn't let it rip.
Nice crossover to get that space again. And good
Justin's
pressure
just
from
not
Justin.
worried about that focus.
I really like it. And that jump forward, I think, is a strong response to the focus. Oh, got him out of the air with the double roundhouse. Smart stuff from Ryan, who's been on his heels here for quite some time, but actually now in match point position.
Trying to get into winners finals. Little delay and he backs off.
Looking for that roundhouse again. Finds it. Wow, Justin just in his face. Ryan goes for 2.
Yeah, Justin went with the little instant air dive kick to beat a throw attempt, but Ryan Hart was one step ahead.
And Justin's going to have to turn it up here. His life bar slowly ticks away. Here's the opportunity. Oh, boy.
This time he doesn't mess it up.
It's going to be nice and even.
Oh, Justin might need a couple more mix-ups, though.
Oh, he goes from the back for the first time, and Ryan answers directly.
That's it.
No hesitation. Uppercut. Ryan Hart over Justin Wong. These guys, of course, just met in the Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament. Justin was able to come back from the loser's bracket there and steal one away from Ryan.
You know, last time I saw Ryan Hart was that final round, which he won.
Well, that was
And
an
he told
amazing
me
tournament.
at the time that was the first American tournament outside of EVO that he had ever played Street Fighter at. That didn't make any sense to me, but
that
upon review,
could be true.
Yeah, upon review, like
far be it
in
from
my
me
brain
to call someone a liar about easily confirmed facts about their own life.
Right.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Right. So this is number 2.
Cool.
This is number 2, and here he is in winners finals.
Pretty good track record so far. Maybe he just likes to keep it a nice, clean track record.
Oh,
yeah, he
keeping
could be
it
like that
100
guy
would be
that
nice.
wins one tournament and is, I'm out.
Yep.
That's it.
100%.
Yeah, I beat that guy once. Now I will never play him again.
Other side of winners bracket. Wolf Krone
And
CJ
Truth. Yeah. There have been some cool matches. CJ Truth, of course, came out on top of PR Rog and then survived Filipino Man as well. We'll see what's in store for him with Wolf Krone. He's got seems like a renewed focus in the Street Fighter 4. And his Viper, I haven't been able to sniff out any particularly new trends there.
Yeah.
He's just playing pretty straightforward Viper, but making good decisions, good mix-ups. I mean, the character has a lot of built-in
Absolutely.
mix-up potential. He uses it well, keeps his composure. Down the middle, another one of these. Yeah, this is the kind of player you can trust to go deep just on the basis of raw fundamentals and the fact that he's got a strong, explosive character. And that's one of the advantages of characters like this in Cammy is that they take it to you. There are other characters I think are sort of equally strong in the long run, but they require sort of more reactive play or more creative play to generate offense. These are the kind of characters that have offense just built right in. Just in the course of ordinary play, you're putting your position or your character into mix-ups. Your opponent into mix-ups.
Well, we're not going to have Viper, it looks like. We're
I
going to
see
have
that it's a switch.
loser's side to start out with. I wonder if one of them is involved in some other tournament. You know, there are a couple things going on still.
The tournaments never stop here at UFGT. CJ Truth was running up to the stage, now running back to the stage, or running away from the stage.
Oh, okay. In any case, yeah, we're going to move over to loser's side, where we're going to have Redman, who's already sitting down, Chicago area rep.
This is apparently also the first Chicago resident to actually make top 8 in Street Fighter at a UFGT.
Yeah.
Not a good look for my former stomping grounds.
That's right, yeah. I think the previous best was Big Marcus, who made top 16 or top 12.
Cool guy, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is, to be fair, this is not the Street Fighterist. That is definitely not a word. Street Fighterist town around. We've got, the home of Mortal Kombat. The NetherRealm studios have been here. Iron Galaxy's here now, holding it down with some fighting games of their own. So, yeah, it's been a different look for them.
Although a bit of a disappointing showing actually in Injustice also. There was, I believe, one Chicago area rep in top 8. It was 16-bit, and he did a good job.
A way to blow us up. We're trying to, hey,
go.
look over there. We're
Hey,
good at these other
sorry,
games.
Guys.
Yeah.
No, but, as in all games, the reps are not in large part from one particular area. There are people from all over.
Exactly. Strong as strong does. Filipino Man, who makes quite a hike to entertain us at Wednesday Night Fights quite frequently. Impressive stuff with Rose. Definitely looking forward to Ultra. Redman has actually shown us a Rose in the past, so he does have some intimate understanding of the character, but seems to be a guy main.
Right, yeah, guy main. Filipino Man has had an amazing weekend for himself. Top 8 of AE 2012, top 8 of Ultra SF4, top 8 of Injustice.
Not too shabby for a young man.
Good weekend.
Wow.
So, okay,
I think
very
this is
patient.
a non-button check.
Oh!
Wow!
that was great.
I like it. Okay, safe jump. Oh, read it all the way.
Presses.
Redman maybe just not quite sure yet. He's like, what is this strange beast? Oh, wow! Oh! He focus canceled safety. He got a fireball anyway. Here's a knockdown. Little opportunity. No backdash possible in that situation. Forces burn the meter. Oh, that's not... You had to expect it, but... Okay.
Oh!
That was pretty bold. You got away with it twice.
I like the movement ideas, but it's...
Yeah, creative stuff.
Still putting yourself in a bad situation afterward. He was really hoping that Filipino Man would move forward unsafely. That's not... Filipino Man moves a lot. He's a very mobile player, but...
It's usually backwards.
Yeah, and it's usually not at bad locations.
If he's moving forward, there's a hitbox attached to something. Yeah. Nice completion. Fake meaty into the grab. Wow, double focus. Confirms it. The pressure. Nice low strong. Goes for the mix-up, but Rose is just out of there.
Ooh, it was a counter hit, but didn't see it quite at time.
And cheers to Filipino Man for not taking the bait there.
I like the backdash. That's something that I guess Guy gets to do. A lot of characters don't get the backdash there. They just have to take it.
The Filipino Man we saw in Ultra has been making heavy use of that empty jump behind into the stand forward.
Ooh. Wow, that was
drop.
supposed to be Ultra 2. No, but at least he gets it again. And Redman backing away. Well,
Can he wait it out? He does. Oh.
Doesn't end up mattering, Stan Roundhouse.
A 6-inch heel to the chest.
Right back in.
And I do say I've seen Redman's cage rattled by some strong players before, and he seemed to maintain his composure. It didn't really seem to get into his head, so he's got that going for him, but he's going to need a way to find some sustained offense. Filipino Man has been slippery enough to just stay away from any sort of consistent pressure.
Yeah. Nice. Really nice positioning on that crouching strong.
Good
okay.
crossover.
Oh, he chose not to go back into the corner.
I expected that as well. Ooh.
Well, at least he's back in now. Keeps going for the meaty. It'll beat her wake up. It has so many active frames.
That's true, but it's not going to give him what he needs in this situation, I feel like.
Oh, really? That was, he threaded the needle.
Okay, here we go. Oh, from the front, and Filipino Man read it the whole way. Said you're not going to go for the same cross up and corner yourself. You're coming from the front, buddy. And I'm willing to bet my life on it. Yeah, good pressure.
Oh, no. Chance for Redman. Doesn't take it. Well, at least he's back in now. She's got quite a bit of stun.
Yeah. Filipino Man fires back. Nice throw. What will it be? From the front, from the back? Can he just dash back? Yeah, he can just walk out of there. But gets caught by that standing forward setup again.
Ooh. Wow, stayed above the slide and comes back in. Filipino Man eliminates Redman.
Looking strong. Redman with words of wisdom.
I got a text from somebody watching the stream who let me know that actually Ari Weintraub got second at UFGT when he still lived in Chicago.
I'll accept it. That's what I was told by the UFGT staff.
Yeah, that's what I was told also.
All right.
That's why I parroted it.
Ari, known, I don't want to say known liar, exaggerate. No.
Well, I'm not saying this text came from Ari Weintraub, you understand. I'm not going to comment on that one.
I believe
way.
it's probably true. Ari is definitely one of the bright stars of Chicago fighting game history. Just a natural talent across a great many games. Who is floating around this tournament somewhere, maybe. I don't know if I've seen him today. But I definitely saw him yesterday. CJ Truth. This pre-match rituals. I like rituals. I wish I had some more. He's, crossed himself, a little mental focus. Krone, not often thought of as that, at least to my mind, but definitely a Midwestern boy.
Yeah.
Michigan, Detroit.
That's right.
We claim that. That's solid Midwest.
Oh, yeah, it's Midwest.
CJ Truth, of course, from the den of villainy known as Florida.
Okay.
I'm going there.
There may or may not be a pro-Midwest bias in your voice.
Midwest pride. Here we go. Wolf Krone also finding himself here. Oh, CJ Truth bumping him right out of his pre-match ritual. Let's see how that plays out.
Button check.
Yeah. Indeed.
Oh, characters. Oh, they didn't like lava.
Oh, okay. It went for random stage and ended up with lava.
Now, that's the stage that I always pick on purpose.
Just to be hated by the opponent?
I think it's an amusing stage to me.
Amusing in the sense that you can't see the life bars or certain character outfits?
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Or fireballs or...
That's right. It's my secret counterpick stage whenever I play Keats in tournament.
Well, Ultra's got some exciting new stages for you then.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
If you thought that stage was orange,
or whatever,
yes,
yeah.
Just wait. We have not yet begun to orange.
The battle has begun.
Okay, here we go. Oh. And CJ Truth has had success so far by just staring down all the nonsense. Wow, really solid block. It's the corner carry and the pressure. He's also shown off some really, leading up to this point in the top 16, he showed off some really amazing OS technology that definitely got in his opponent's head.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, not punished, though.
Oh, way out of range on that one. That should be it.
Not quite there.
Didn't have the Ultra combo yet. Okay, here we go.
Burn kick wake up.
switching it up with going low. CJ Truth trying to bait with that neutral jump. Doesn't get paid off.
Oh, wow.
The jab.
Saw it, confirmed it.
Oh.
Little too early.
Just eats it waiting up. And again. That ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh.
Again, the confirm.
Sniffing it out.
Oh,
wow.
got through with burn.
Good block. Oh, I like the response.
Oh, missed the ultra, though. Okay, CJ still has a chance. He's got to work to get back in, work to nail her down. Wow.
Oh, wow. CJ looking at his buttons, unhappy. Can't have been what he wanted, and he died with full super meter. Not a critical component of that match, but never really where you want to be.
Well, this is probably him just taking a little bit of time, thinking about things. Yeah. Maybe changing stage, because that seems relevant. He had her in the corner quite a bit.
He did. It just, Wolf Krone sort of weathered the storm. He ate quite a bit of it. It was just sort of no explosiveness. Viper was able to make more of her opportunities.
It's definitely not as easy to be explosive for Faye.
No.
You know, the only way that's going to happen is if his opponent runs into a lot of what Faye is doing. Faye has to be a little more patient.
Wow, nice attempt to chase that down, but Viper sails to safety. And I really like that. He's been representing a lot of that. The low rush punch just to slide right under the jab rekka.
Nice.
Good bait.
Again to that corner. Oh, well,
Wanted to see the uppercut.
But CJ at least backed up enough that he didn't let Wolf Krone out.
He was in position for the uppercut, yeah. Oh, no.
Another miss.
Oh,
Empty jump! Canceled the landing into Ultra. He had seen that too many times already.
Wolf Krone went to that approach once too often and pays ultimate price. Plus a little mental deficit, and now CJ Truth maybe feeling himself a little bit.
Nice, got under.
Ooh. Nice. Back with a corner carry, good safe jump.
Sees it. Ooh.
Such nice damage on that. Good challenge to the overhead.
Oh.
He wanted out, but he's going to pay big for the attempt.
Bad look now for CJ. He's a guess away from losing this round, a round that he was so on top of.
Wolf Krone wants to. Oh!
The full chase down.
Little scrambly there. Little scrambly. But it got the job done with some big moments. CJ Truth looking loose and happy. Wolf Krone always serious. Good series. Nice blocks from CJ as well. Now with the corner again. Counter hit setup. Really nice anti-air.
Oh, wow. From the front. From the front.
Again. Yeah.
Wow, CJ, this time it works.
Oh, no.
I think everybody saw that one coming.
It's one of those, well, I've already committed to the second rekka. No one will expect the third rekka. Nope, Wolf Krone just blocked.
Yeah.
Blocked all the way through. Good answer to the EX size, well.
CJ getting the spacing he wants. Oh!
Just getting the worst of these guessing games.
Potentially one more mix-up. No.
This is match point for Viper. CJ fighting for his life.
Oh!
What?
Oh, it worked! It worked! Match point now.
The increasingly illegitimate continued survival of CJ Truth. You gotta love it.
Whatever works.
As long as you're not Wolf Krone, you gotta love it.
Whatever works.
There it is again. Nice low profiling.
Truth gets away.
Finally, a good uppercut.
He has options select. Huh? Oh, nice!
There we go.
Lands. Wolf Krone might be in trouble here in the corner. No, recovers well. Wolf Krone coming in. CJ now on the ground.
Again, very nice choice of anti-airs against CJ's air-to-ground approaches.
Oh, there it is. What a response.
Scooped him out. Wolf Krone feeling it. Jumped up out of the chair. I think he felt like, I played a pretty good round. I played pretty solid. And then somehow it was match point. How is that possible? I don't get it. He played very well. And finally pulled out the win in the end after some grade A shenanigans from CJ Truth. But CJ's just going to losers bracket. He'll be back. And now joining me,
I'm Ski Sonic, filling in for Ultra David for a minute. He's just taking a break. That match was ridiculous.
I got to say, like, in the interest of justice, I guess I'm glad it went Wolf Krone's way. I felt like he played a stronger overall match. CJ Truth looked good and played well, but some of those wins were on some real Hail Marys,
He
sort
snuck
of long
a few of those
bombs.
ultras through.
Yeah, and I think it would have probably fried Wolf Krone's brain permanently for the rest of this tournament had that loss.
You could see it
gone to him.
in the nod, in the shake afterwards. That was a knowing I should have won this.
Yes, there's justice in the world. Thank you. Thank you, Street Fighter Divine Being, for granting me this win.
Yeah.
And now this is going to be exciting. I don't know if you've had a chance to see his most recent rounds, but 801 Strider, you watched some of the
we
earlier
watched
matches together, looking real good.
Yeah.
Playing, I think, as well as I've ever seen him play. And again, this is a guy who always is right there on the cusp of real greatness, genuine threat to very top players, but usually ends up just in the below the top of the top. Maybe a top 8, sometimes a top 16, routinely a top 32. He's here today in the top 8 on loser side, up against K-Brad. It's going to be a great challenge, but he has looked sharper than I've ever seen him play in my life.
His path here to the top 8, he went through Fnatic Perfect Legend in the winner's bracket, lost to Filipino Man. Then down in the loser side, he took out After Death, the Australian Zangief, and then he took out PR Rog. That's the match that we saw earlier.
That was an incredible match. It was really impressive play. I like the way he recovered against the After Death, the Australian Zangief that you mentioned earlier, too, who had a really good game 1. And Strider showed ability to make adjustments really quick and really effectively, really dominated the second 2 games. Yeah.
I've played that guy After Death in tournament. He's got a great ground game, but we know 801 Strider knows the matchup.
He's smart. Well, this is going to be a definite challenge. Falling Sky, there just for meter. Really have to go to it. And then K-Brad, assuming as what I called it, his first position, ballet style. Just out of range with that focus attack. Good pressure. Representing the throw, doesn't bite. And we've seen 801 Strider's interest in going to the air before. Not going to be so effective against Cammy. There's that change of direction.
He's doing so great on the defensive end, 801 Strider. Despite this huge life differential, he's not falling prey to this pressure.
Yeah, and K-Brad's been making some smart stuff with the option selected standing strong with Cammy. Oh, opportunity. No meter. There we go.
Almost turned that mistaken input into a combo, drops it, and 801 Strider's going to scoop up that damage.
The question is, what has he got after this? He needs more to close it out. Oh no, K-Brad answers back. Oh,
guaranteed chip.
The heartbreaker. 801 Strider staring down the stick.
These clutch situations, K-Brad is ace at making those quick reads and finding success off of them. The DP caught the backdash.
And that is just so tough for most characters. Is he just floats right at the edge of sweep range in that focus position. Nice chase down. Also a focus breaker.
He won't let him get any momentum. K-Brad right back with a DP.
And K-Brad representing that standing strong, which he is canceling into a cannon drill should it connect. Oh,
The delay, but he drops a combo again, and Strider's ready with the response.
What's he got?
Nice.
Nice. Not showing too much respect this time. Little trickiness. K-Brad just wakes up with a throw. Good blocks.
Nice reactions.
Oh.
And again, reactions that EXCOD. It's not a great reversal. Again, anti-grab, the stun.
Man, after all that stun meter was still up. Just shows you the relentless pressure of Cammy.
You don't lose it until you get free for about 2 seconds. Even hitting, even making contact doesn't clear it.
Strider getting some advice. K-Brad looking at a potential issue. Can't quite see what's going on, but something of concern. Sort it out.
Tough one for Gustavo, for 801 Strider, but I like his approach here.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of what we saw against PR Raw.
He's playing smart. The only thing that upset me or scared me at all, oh man, those are scary too, because he's safe from the wrong distance. Good pressure. He went for the EX Falling Sky, was I was going to say. That scared me a little bit.
Right.
That's one of those moves that, when correct, is an incredible read, but it's so hard to make pay. You know, getting a little buff in Ultra because it needs it. That's the mix-up we saw him going for, the step kick follow-up that led to good things before. We called it sort of the obvious mix-up, but it really paid dividends.
Yeah.
And here again, he's in great position.
A quick sequence. He's got 3 knockdowns. Doesn't have to do too much to take this round, but nice blocks from K-Brad.
And finally gets that air-to-air he's been looking for, which, again, not the best option, but it shuts down Cammy's offense, taking away that the explosive possibility she has on the ground.
Situation like that, a Trey will do it just fine.
Good pressure, not a tornado throw this time.
Normal grab recovers a lot more quickly, but K-Brad would have gotten tornado thrown had 801 Strider gone for it.
And Strider weathering the storm here. Good stuff. K-Brad says, screw that. I'm going in for the back throw.
He's so strong on the defense. Oh, but I spoke too soon.
No, there's no way you survive like 5 or 6 in a row. And again, the Falling Sky attempt. Interesting stuff. Oh, gets away with one.
EXCOD escape, interesting.
He's pumping. He's waiting for something. Oh, just answering that step kick says, no, you're not going to. Oh, man.
Oh,
The links.
God.
And this is another arctically slow perfect. Okay, here it goes.
But back into the corner. Cross up is
Could
good.
be dizzy.
One more will do it. Oh, he got her. Really
Bam.
nicely done. Beautiful sequence from 801 Strider.
801 Strider. Here to play. Again, we said he's been playing out of his mind today. What a comeback. That was literally like at 57 seconds into the match, I looked at the clock. He was working on a perfect. Pixels away. He turned it around just like that.
Quick, beautiful sequence from
look at
801
him.
Strider in the corner. He trained him first with the cross up into the corner. Then he went to the exact same situation again, puts a variation on it, rolls out of the corner, easy whiff punish, drills through the combo.
That's all completely accurate. I got to say, I was stunned there mentally by the gun show from 801 Strider there. That was just a pause of acknowledgement for this. Yeah. He's put in the work.
It's been a great stream, and now we're going to pause for a second and take it to the gun show.
Yeah. All right, what's he got next? He's got that high. That high can work with you or against you in these high-pressure situations. And a skilled opponent can turn it against you, and K-Brad definitely has that ability. Okay, caught him on the approach. A little high. Oh, risky stuff.
Still showing confidence in the footsie game, 801 Strider, despite getting batted out a couple times.
And he's walking. He's not getting walked all the way back.
Nice.
Here we go. Here we go. So it begins. Oh, he's got something for that.
Hard knockdown.
Which side? Oh, he got her again.
Oh, stun is now an issue. Stun is an issue.
Oh, showed her some respect, and let's see if that's going to cost him. Oh,
How do you
boy.
see that, Seth? You can't see that.
Okay. Change of direction works out.
He
and
could have FADC'd that.
back into the corner. Wow. Oh,
That
she
hurts.
survives. Guaranteed safe. No.
Where
Oh, no.
Where was the
Okay. Yeah.
defense from Strider is so good. He missed a couple of opportunities there. I think he could have canceled into the COD, but the defense.
I think you're correct. And yeah. You can tell he was sweating it, but he maintained his composure, and that's the real test. Not just staying completely cool. It's understanding the magnitude of the threat, understanding what you're playing against, and still holding it together.
Hey, Brad now trying to open it up in this ground game a little bit, and Strider finds the COD EX version.
Good stuff. Neutral jump short, controls that space. Back fierce, puts him on his butt. And again, back throw. Here comes the shenanigans. Rolls out. Smart play, I think.
Oh, that was an EX cancel. He did
Yes.
EX bracket into the roll for safety. Beautiful stuff from Strider, but he misses his link there.
That may cost him. There it is again. Okay. Keeps it simple. There's the setup with the jab. Double setup.
Almost had him.
A little too tricky for his own good. Oh, he's still in there. No. I don't know why. Apparently, my brain is pulling for 801 Strider. It's an uphill battle, and you know.
Naturally, your brain will go towards
Yeah.
the underdog, and we know he's got his work cut out for him, but 801 Strider's making this look pretty damn close.
Oh, and he's surviving a nice series for K-Brad. Standard, but well played.
He's already backed into the corner, though.
And he's shorting his way out of there. He doesn't look intimidated.
Nice. Yeah, this defense is held through.
He's like, cool. What are you going to do? You can't cross me up from here.
It's a match round for both players, and 801 Strider with the 3 available. He could go for that EX-COD.
Really impressive him not overcommitting. K-Brad tries to mix it up, and there he finds open water.
Hello. Hard knockdown into the corner off the sweep.
Oh.
Tried to get that TT through, but
No.
K-Brad with the challenge.
Oh, good stuff. K-Brad going for a reset. Pulls him back out of the air. This is some high intensity stuff here.
It's great resilience from Strider, but the offense, there's just too much of it.
Match point for both players. Who will it be? This is loser's bracket action as well.
He's finally calmed things down. 801 Strider can breathe now.
Oh, does not challenge out of the air. In with the pressure. Showing some respect for K-Brad.
Nice!
Is it too much? Oh, good tech. Oh, here we
Oh!
go. He's got
This
it.
is gonna be it!
Could this be the end? The crowd is on the feet.
He got it!
Will it kill? He's standing up. He looked confident.
That's
K-Brad's
gonna
stick
do
is
it.
under his arm. 801 Strider with the respectful bow. Evil Genius's K-Brad can't be happy about that, but an impressive run here this far. And he is just running into a man on fire here today. 801 Strider. Is this his day? Is this his tournament? Now he's sort of starting to realize it. This is where the pressure can get bad again, because he's starting to think, is this my time? I know what it's like to get top 32. I know what top 16 is about. Now I'm in top 8. Now I'm in top 3, maybe? Maybe top 1?
He could be there, and K-Brad gave him so much respect towards the end of that fight that Gustavo has got to be feeling that ascension right now. He's saying, these guys that I normally lose against, or these guys that are normally the top 3, they're respecting my gameplay. K-Brad gave him more room to work with. He had plenty of meters. He could have gone Spiral, Arrow, FADC, EX Strike. This is what I was expecting, but he played conservatively there in the end. It gave Gustavo the room to work with. Step kick, baby. Good night.
And the other thing was, it wasn't Gustavo's. Sometimes there's a certain amount of respect players get, you know, notably Justin Wong.
Yeah.
That they are not, they deserve in light of their history, in light of their player history,
Right.
the
Right.
decades of strong performances.
Right.
Not necessarily what they've done in that individual game. And that's the Justin Wong factor, or the big advantage he gets.
Yeah.
People pay him that respect. People give him that wide berth just on the assumption that he's as on today as he has been for the last 10 years.
I mean, Justin Wong, the name
Right.
rings bells.
Gustavo, the respect you were discussing and pointing out there is not necessarily, I mean, people know him and people respect him and know he's
Right.
capable of a lot of things, but that respect was earned in this match here today.
He earned it right here in front of our eyes. Guys, I'm going
And
to
he kind of knows it.
Yeah, and he's going to carry that momentum right into this match. We'll
Ski,
see how
you
he
picked
does.
a great time to visit. Thank you very much, sir.
Awesome. Tag back in, Ultra David.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
That was a corker.
I'm really happy for Gustavo.
Yeah, I love K-Brad. I felt bad.
Sure,
It
yeah.
was the cheers were flowing out of me for Gustavo because he's playing out of his mind, and that's always just an exciting thing to say.
It's a tough matchup, and you know I've spent a lot of time playing Street Fighter with him. He and I play online. We played online who knows how many times, who knows how many hours. So it's always nice when you see somebody who you trained up with,
Yeah.
you know, do well. It's great.
Well, now he's going to face a very different kind of challenge. K-Brad
Battle of the century. Fight!
has a certain looseness to his style and explosiveness. CJ Truth, kind of an accountant, more of a numbers cruncher for such a young man in terms of the way he plays, which I think is impressive, and he's obviously made work for him. But look what's going on here.
Well, he has a lot of patience, does CJ.
Yeah.
Understanding of the spacing, but I would say the hallmarks of his game are patience and reactions.
Yeah, he's got
So
those
good at both.
amazing reactions.
That's not to say he's not good at everything. He has great spacing, great mix-ups, all that stuff. But I think those are the two things that I would most identify with him.
They absolutely distinguish him. I love that standing strong challenge to the chicken wing. You're not coming in for free. And here we go. CJ trying to fire back here. Again, that's a risky jump in.
All of those buttons are so important for Strider right now. Oh! He got
Okay.
to the corner, and despite the fact that CJ has very little life, it's exactly where he wants to be.
Oh, nice setup. And he baits out the EX the wrong
Actually,
way.
I think that's okay for Strider. That
Exactly.
puts him mid-screen.
He's been doing that consistently in some of his matches just to get back into what I call open water here in the middle of the screen.
Exactly.
And now he wants to chip it out. He's at the wheel kick. He's smart about not going for the wheel kick quite as often as most.
Oh, here comes CJ Truth. Corner. Corner!
At him again with a super. CJ Truth. Okay, Strider's sort of shrugging it off. He's like, I let him take that one away from me. CJ with that eye. Good stuff. Really impressive play. And again, you called it, man. Patience. Patience is what this guy has. Waits for his opportunities and cashes those checks. Okay, Abel, you have no good answer to this. What is it going to be? Are you going to overcommit to a roll? Are you going to overcommit to a focus attack?
He's also a very patient player, is Strider. He has a
yeah.
lot going for him, but I think patience is for him, too, one of the big ones. Patience and reactions, actually, both.
He's got a lot of really strong tech as well off some of these setups. We'll see if that comes into play so far.
Oh-ho!
Okay.
Oh!
Great stuff. And with the
stun?
tornado throw.
No, one more hit.
Oh, he got him again
Really?
with the same setup.
Oh! He tried to challenge with Fierce.
I thought he had it. It would look, the spacing looked good. But Fei Long is mysteriously not only somehow alive, but on the make. Oh, got him.
There it is.
Wow. CJ really weathered that storm. Must have been dancing on the edge of dizzy. And Strider had to work a little harder for that than maybe he should have had to.
Well, he's in a matchup against a character that has great space control, definitely better than his character. So he's got to look for those individual moments where he can snipe something.
And again, that's the patience paying off. And he
Like
got
this,
CJ with the
exactly
back.
like that.
Yep. Let's see if he backs off again. Yes, it's the same setup 3 times in a row. This time CJ does not fall for it. A little out of range. Good adjustment on the tech.
Defensive Abel. It can be tough to solve.
Pretty cool. Let's make it. Oh, we had the counter hit step.
Oh, a couple of errors there. Very rare.
Oh, good challenge there from CJ.
Saves Ultra.
Maintains.
Oh, this
with
is
the
big.
break.
Oh, this is big too. Here's Ultra. That's going to be the game.
The reads on the reads. And
Oh!
number 3 does not connect. Oh, wow. He woke up with tornado grab. That seems. That was a low percentage.
That was regular tornado grab too, so that would be throw invincible after a bit, not hit invincible. Very confusing.
That seems like one of those sort of scrambly kind of decisions you make maybe before all the information is necessarily in.
Yeah.
But that was, yeah. CJ getting a couple of breaks and then really making the most of them in every situation. Hopefully that doesn't get too far in Gustavo's head because that was overall a pretty incredible match. And it looks like his game plan is in effect here right from the start.
CJ has seen which side those rolls end up on each time.
And having seen a lot of Striders run here in the top 32, he's always had his most success with a disrespectful start with that tornado grab. Exactly like that. That's exactly how he's always got it going.
Here it is.
And he got him again. That same setup. Oh, there it is. The disrespect.
Was exactly what he wanted.
And the disrespect not meaning screw you. It just means I will not go with anything other than the thing that's going to pay me the dividends until you force me to do otherwise. Cross up from the front. Good challenge with that crouching jab. Oh. Back into the...
Yeah, able away. Oh, here it is.
Again.
Now he saw CJ to go for the normal grab last time he came in after step kick, which loses to the command grab. That's a little bit of info for Strider. That might be why he went for it there.
Gonna be it. Oh.
No dash cancel. Again, yeah, I love it. It's working.
Yeah, you can't. Over-respecting your opponent, very dangerous. Strider's played it both ways. There's that standing strong again. And that prevents that sort of autopilot stuff saying, no, if you want to play for real here in the top 8, you got to think a little bit more outside the box. For Strider, or excuse me, for CJ Truth playing Fei Long, you're at a certain distance, you're like, okay, well, I'm out of range for an easy Rekka or a poke. Time to chicken wing on in there, and Strider's holding that position perfectly and challenging that. Loved it. There it is.
CJ Truth's got to figure this out.
He really does. Okay. Oh, he tried to challenge with a button there, but got swallowed by the chicken wing.
It looked like it was step kick, which would be kind of a confusing choice, but that is what it looked like.
Oh, he got the counter hit, and again, just going straight for it.
Success rate of 100. Looking for those jump backs, hoping that there's a Rekka. And CJ Truth just trying to control. He is a little bit down on life, but positionally has a huge advantage.
And that's one of the things that's most impressive to me about CJ Truth. He's got the execution, he's got the reactions, which are not unusual in a strong player, but that patience is unusual in a man this young. That's a hard thing to learn, and he's got it in spades, as you're seeing right now.
Wow, he was willing to hang out there and just do nothing for 20 seconds.
Yeah. Oh! Canceled it. Oh, no, and he got...
I think he might have caught CJ trying to jump out with that stand fierce.
I think he'll survive this.
Chip away, though.
Change of direction. No, it baits out the uppercut, and standing short closes it out. That's going to be match point for Strider.
Despite that excellent corner play by
no.
CJ. Even though it looks like he's just standing there, not many people are willing to just stand there.
That's one of my... Wow, a little bit of an overcommitment there. Is CJ sort of beginning to crack? We'll see.
Well, maybe he thought that after all that patience, Strider wouldn't expect that. Wow,
Yeah.
Strider, okay. Getting everything right now, but CJ back in.
Consistently predicted that CJ is going to wake up with that chicken wing after that pressure again and again. Oh, nice overhead adjustment.
Oh, no. This gives Strider
Danger.
a huge advantage. He has the mid-screen. He has the big life lead.
Oh, good challenge.
Oh, nothing.
No uppercut. Good blocks.
Oh, CJ's dangerous. He's
He's looking for
getting
that
a little
command
crazy.
grab.
You can tell he's getting a little crazy.
The counter hit setups are coming fast and furious. And
Strider
now
out of there.
the fish has slipped away.
Those incidental hits, those stand shorts are so important right now.
Oh,
CJ!
Pulling it back. 801 Strider says, what do I got to do to get a win up in here?
Well, I got to say, I really don't like the sweep. It had seemed like CJ was just kind of throwing the patience out. He was going in. Chased Abel into the corner, chased Abel out of the corner, and Strider didn't recognize it.
CJ Truth may be re-energized here, and this is match point. Again, losers bracket action. One of these gentlemen will be ending their tournament run in this round.
Whiff there, but not punished.
Oh. Down to half-life, and look at this pressure. Strider searching for an answer. No.
CJ Truth, just complete control.
Oh, he spelled it.
Complete control.
And this is a bad look, and he closes it out. CJ Truth popping up, feeling good. Strider knows it was within his grasp, slipped away, but would be remiss if we didn't give another shout out to some really incredible matches. And one of the best performances. Certainly, I don't know if that's his best finish in a major style event. It's certainly the best run.
Gustavo?
Yes.
He
of
has
Street
made
Fighter for him.
He's
that
made
I've
top
seen.
3, but it hasn't been in a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to see him back in the saddle, and that was some of the best Street Fighter I've ever seen him play, and just incredible stuff straight out.
Now we have a battle of Justin Wong on the right, multi-game specialist, but he's up against another multi-game specialist nowadays, Filipino Man. We mentioned he got top 8 in Injustice. He had a crazy set against Honeybee Flash. I recommend everybody go check out if you haven't watched it. Just an amazing comeback. I won't tell you how it ended, but...
And I think these guys to me represent sort of subsequent generations. You know, Justin sort of an old guard, Filipino Man, younger, obviously new, but they both. Young Justin reminds me of Filipino Man reminds me of young Justin in the sense that they're sort of composed, play very smart, but have a slight sort of dickishness about them, or like in your face, sort of like a chest bump kind of action. And I think that's a crucial ingredient in the recipe for true top player and endurance. So again, we'll see their styles. You know, Justin with the relentless rush down. Filipino Man playing a more control style Rose with little bursts of explosivity.
Very slippery. Filipino Man is definitely, you know, he looks and acts like such a nice guy, and he is for the most part, but sometimes there's a pop-off.
Oh, yeah.
It's not unheard of from Filipino Man. There is definitely that element of him putting everything into the game and not being afraid to just really take it to the other guy in real life.
All Justin here so far, and picks up the stun, using the back throw for that special setup and closes it out. Nice links.
Justin Wong, a setup player. Who knew?
What has the world become? Justin looking for that opening sweep. Filipino Man firing back, but burning his EX. Didn't come away with much in that first round perfect.
This is a match that Justin played not too long ago when he played against Luffy Rose in France.
A very cool match, by the way. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, Luffy ended up taking it. Very close.
Great footsies. Oh, nice. Justin's crouching strong, getting stuffed by the neutral jump of Rose. Filipino Plan
Wow, great spacing on that one.
looking much more active. Smart punish from Justin.
Oh, he really wants to get out of there. He really wants to not be next to Rufus.
Will they have time to challenge? I think not. Just buying him some time. Take a little bit of chip in this closely contested match. Oh, good challenge.
Oh, it was a hit, and he didn't quite see it.
And he knows he's smashed that back dash.
Oh, way too far.
In.
Justin with the sweep. No!
Baits it out. Whoa, a drop.
That was a drop. Wow.
Drop from Justin. He had a chance to close out game one. Instead, he's going to take it to round 3, down a bunch of meter. Finds that sweep. Nice walk-up throw. I like that challenge.
Oh. Maybe not so much that one.
Oh, wow. Justin respecting the jump in. Lets him go all the way to the ground unchallenged. The Filipino Man scores with that neutral stand forward. Here we go.
Justin gets it finally. And now he's going to get a nice setup for himself. That could end the game depending on what happens.
Great read.
Punish.
And that position, chip out. Basically inevitable.
A Filipino Man himself has some Rufus experience, former teammate of his, Brent.
Yeah, Brent.
Most solid Rufus that we have where we live.
SoCal, yeah. Well, Justin technically lives there, but
yeah, I guess that's true. I guess he doesn't very often come to Wednesday nights. Yeah.
Yeah, Brent, great player, but a different style than Justin in my mind.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, nobody quite plays the mid-range game that Justin does as Rufus. He's in now because he's in. Keep it up.
Yeah, and he just, you know, this character is so great at making you guess and letting you create those guessing opportunities, and Justin is the best in the business at it. He just thrives on making people guess.
Now, was that just a momentum killer and a little bit of chip, or was there anything else? No. Oh, that has not paid off for him.
No. I think if you look at the plus versus minus column on those EX drills, that might be the story of this match so far. Filipino Man really coming up short on those. Justin getting some major league punishes and momentum shifts off those.
Oh, nice. Like that close medium kick.
Yep. It covers a lot of options. Really solid.
I like that trade for Rose, too. Maybe not good on damage, but on positioning, very important.
Interesting fireball from that range. Good punish. Filipino Man looking solid here.
There's the slippery guy I'm used to.
There's my slippery boy.
Oh!
Wow, he
Big
got
time.
it.
No!
Oh!
And no quick rise.
The hard part was all there. All right, let's see. Filipino Man looks like he's got a setup. Justin did not jump. He likes to do that trick. Wow, he still gets it.
A round finally for Filipino Man.
Yeah, that's a great setup because if you catch the opponent jumping, you can just juggle him the whole way and pull him out with the soul throw. Very cool stuff. And there it is. Ill-timed.
Pressure now by Justin in the corner. Taking control with jab, but pushed out.
Sweep, man. Deserves some sort of award for making Rufus's crummy sweep look so good.
Getting close to the end here.
Oh.
Close to the end. Is this it? Not quite.
Is he going to chip him out? No. Wow, there's the EX. Does go through.
Dashes back enough so that he can confidently start up Ultra 2.
Wow, Justin looking for a punish in case he had dashed forward there. He'll take the trade. Well, he does find a counter hit.
Oh,
No.
there it is. Instant air dive kick. Takes it. Filipino Man is eliminated.
Couldn't quite go the distance there.
Jay Wong moves on in losers.
Is he going to retain the stage? Yes.
Okay, we're
CJ
sticking to
True.
losers bracket. Yeah, CJ comes in. This is losers semifinals. Winners finals have yet to be played. Ryan Hart against Wolf Krone.
Definitely one of the hallmarks of Justin's early play, sort of under the tutelage of the East Coast. Eddie Lee, Arturo, originally also a student of this school. Patience was one of the top virtues out there for sure. They absolutely used the life bar as currency, but more importantly, the clock as currency. Able to force bad decisions and take control of a match just by looking at the clock, which is a style that was particularly effective in Street Fighter Alpha 3, which was the style at the time. And yeah, it was something we just hadn't really seen before in the Street Fighter world. Justin sort of came up under that, exploded into Marvel, so had a great baptism in both the high-octane offense of a Marvel game and the turtle style that he was introduced to as a young guy. So he's got the same kind of patience that I think CJ does and has had it for a long time.
Yeah, Justin has a character in Rufus that doesn't on the face of it lend itself to that kind of play. But he makes it work. You know, he's willing to wait people out. He's willing to wait for that one moment to come in, that one moment to find a sweep or a stand medium kick, something like that. That's something you don't see many Rufuses have, and I really think that's because of his history in Third Strike Chun, in Marvel Runaway teams,
Absolutely. I feel like
in
he brings it.
CBS2 Vega.
Yeah, he brings it not just to this game, but to basically any team and character he plays it. You've seen it in Ultimate Marvel even, which is an explosive game. He's smart and will wait things out.
Yeah, he plays one of the most offensive characters in the game by jumping and then blocking as he comes and calling his assist. That's his entrance.
The battle has begun. Fight!
CJ looking composed, hunting.
Oh, didn't let her rip.
Okay, there it is. Max punish, very nice.
Great control. Look at that perfect spot.
And the dizzy, earned slowly. Wow, great read. And just like that, a perfect on Justin Wong. And that's one of my favorite things about CJ. He's not the player, I think, that has the most distinctive personality in the choices he makes, and Fei Long is not necessarily a character that lends himself to that. But when he's on point, he looks like the best player in the world. He's that good, where he's just making all the right choices, and you find the highlight reel with the right rounds. There's nothing to argue with. It's like, that was a really smart round with really great decisions. And that's what we saw in that first round right there.
This is exactly where CJ wants to be, and it's where he made so much hay last round. I love how in the last round... Oh,
Wow.
what?
Double cross up.
Okay, well, he gives up the corner, unfortunately for him. Oh!
Wow.
One more setup away. Justin Wong on the ropes. Wow.
Wow, big damage on that forward throw. And Justin got the broom there pretty much.
Yeah.
Just came in and swept him out of there and said, okay, you tell me when you're ready to play at full capacity.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Justin pretty quickly back in.
Yeah. Little link drop, but looking a lot more alive here. Nice read. showing there's a potential price to be paid for virtually every move in this game, if your read is right.
Justin is playing a much more competent mid-range game right now. Well, now he's caught in the corner where nobody did as well against Faye, but he had a lot of good stuff before. Crouching fierce, stand medium kick, stand strong.
Yeah, and look at the life bar difference. Yeah, I mean, he made it work. Little drop from CJ there. Good challenge. Oh!
Too far for a close fierce.
Yeah. Oh, he baits it out. Back in the corner.
Oh, backdash! Not too
Little
many
bit.
people get out of those command grab setups.
That's some of the gutsiest stuff. You see Rose players or people with other obscenely short backdashes pull it off once in a while, but that for a Rufus player, that definitely takes some guts. Playing that mid-range game, and CJ willing to walk him down in tiny little increments here. And Justin willing to take the punish on the first block.
Wow.
Great sweep.
Oh, this is all Justin, and it's been all mid-screen.
Wow!
Great recognition of the focus.
Wow, that was so good.
What a game. Mid-range game, mid-screen pressure game.
Justin just completely turning it around with a big smile, saying like, all right, yeah, I guess this guy is pretty good. I guess I better play for real. Nice adjustment in terms of style there. Much more active and alive.
Very little time spent in the corner.
Which is the Sarlacc pit of life.
If you can stay out of there as Rufus, you're pretty happy.
Yeah.
Not a guarantee that you'll win, but it makes it much likelier.
Good challenge on the chicken wing again.
Okay, this is CJ Truth's time.
Oh, good play. Justin taking back that mid-screen advantage. Finds the sweep.
Wow. That end, I'll call it, kind of started with how Justin got out of the corner. CJ went so close that when Justin jumped over him, CJ couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
He was just not at the right angle, and he tried to deal with it by focus dashing back, and it just wasn't at the right time or place, and it let Justin get things going. Gutsy jump out of the corner by Justin really paid off. Match point for him now.
Wow. Just content to play those mid-range read games. Slight drop, but this is exactly the game that Justin wants to play and has been playing ever since game 1 ended. Now on match point against CJ Truth in losers bracket action, losers semifinal, Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament 10.
CJ Truth has patience, we talked about it, but man, Justin's patience is so good. Yeah, he'll go in if there's a knockdown, but if not, oh look, he'll just wait it out.
And again, this is less about trying to win than letting your opponent, not letting them win. Not giving him the opening he needs.
There it is.
To really make that life deficit back up, and Justin takes it. CJ is relegated to the cheap seats, and we are moving into a 3 out of 5 bracket format, or excuse me, game format, as Justin Wong will await the loser of Ryan Hart versus Wolf Krone.
Ryan Hart has looked so strong all weekend. I still think the moments that have stood out to me most, I would say a couple of them are Ryan Hart's. That match against Glitch, I think people will look back at as inspiration for how to play that matchup. Just some of the tricks he had, some of the baits he had. I think about when he set out the jab fireball and started focus almost immediately after, an expectation that Rufus would want a crouching fierce underneath it. Amazing. He dashed forward, got the DP into FADC Ultra. Just, moments like that, little creativity.
And it's a setup that's looking not just at the psychology of the other player, but like several moves ahead.
Yeah, right.
And then just ends with a complete explosion of like
Exactly.
mind-destroying, like, oh God, I've been read horribly. And I had that match won and had it stolen away from me.
Well, it sounds like we have a video to play before we get started. Let's go check it out.
I like videos.
Oh, well, we're still setting up. So this is, as I said, only the second time Ryan Hart has played Street Fighter at a major in the U.S. other than EVO. There's a lot of qualifications in that sense, but it's still relevant.
It's a sentence. It's still cool, yeah.
It's still
still
a
good.
real
It's still
sentence
good.
with actual meaning. The
Now-
last time was final round, and he ended up taking it. It was kind of a late decision for him to go to final round. Same thing for this one. And he is threatening to take this one, too.
Yeah, and I've talked before about Ryan, and one of the things I like about him is just willingness to play. I call it, this sounds bad, but I love it. He's willing to play like a 5-year-old. Like, he's willing to just do nakedly dumb stuff at times because contextually he knows it's got to pay off long term for him, making you think of him a certain way and letting those level 3 focuses rip and just sort of not being willing to over-respect a player and respect yourself into a loss. And that's why he's capable of blowing up, not just top Americans, but top Japanese players, and as well as spending time over there. And I get excited anytime I meet a player who I can look at and say with confidence, this guy is capable of beating absolutely anybody in the world. That's rare. It's not that he's necessarily the strongest or the most consistent, but he's got that capability.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to the winners finals of Street Fighter. Street Fighter's resuming right now. So let me get up on stage. Winners finals.
Winners finals is what's coming up next. Wolf Krone was just called up to the stage. Ryan Hart is in the front row.
Any clue where that name comes from, Wolf Krone?
Ryan Hart?
I've never bothered to ask him. Prodigal Son, I think, is just the Bible for Ryan Hart, but maybe there's something else to it.
Yeah, I do know. It's from a game, and now it's like an obvious game that I know I should know. And
So now I'm on blast, too, because I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Maybe it's an RPG or something, then I don't feel bad for not knowing.
I'm sure we'll get a million tweets about it, but yeah, I remember asking him, and then I was like, oh, duh.
Yeah,
But
even
no,
though
I
the
don't
spelling is clearly different than Krone, I just think of Krone as an old woman and like the wolf, a wolfish old woman. Like every time I hear his name, and I'm like, that's not a cool sounding name.
I think of the kroner, the currency,
The
every
Kroner.
time.
Interesting.
I don't know
Both
why.
horrible interpretations
It's
of his
just a
name.
stupid thing to think about. I'm not sure why I do it.
The Kroner and an old lady.
Thanks to Adark for the support. $10 coupon code for orders 50 and above is UFGTX, but put in UFGT 2014 if you have an order above $100, well, $100 or more, and you'll get $15 off adark.com. Very fancy joysticks over there. Definitely want to check it out.
Those are cool guys. Over at Adark, Ryan Hart, the Euro scarf. I think that's a
Oh,
sign of
Soul Calibur.
sophistication.
It's
Duh.
It's Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah, that's shameful.
I told you it was. Oh yeah, that's right. Jimmy Joe reminds me that Ryan Hart has been to multiple final rounds because he lost in grand finals to Infiltration the previous year. I was just basing that off what Ryan Hart himself said to me.
He disavowed that tournament. He was like, I wasn't really playing.
Maybe he meant final round like the series.
I don't know.
Like maybe he meant, yeah, maybe it wasn't like final round 2014, but like final round. I've been here for the last 17 years. I don't know.
And
Anyway.
Krone catching the wrong end of 3 fireballs in a row. Nice reads from Ryan.
This is not an easy matchup for Scott. He is so susceptible to a bunch of what Viper does. The pressure that she has is very good against him. She can stay away from Tiger shots and trade with them in ways that are not good for Saget.
Smart stuff here from Ryan so far, keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, those seismos.
Yeah, the Seismo alone is like much less the mix-ups. Ryan finds the Ultra, though, and that should close it out.
Yeah, should.
Really solid round.
Pick up the pace.
Man.
Oh, nice. EX.
And all that white damage on the focus attacks. Yeah. Ryan after
Oh,
two
I
series.
don't I don't know what he thought he was reacting to there, but whatever it was, did not come out.
I think he wanted to just be the guy who's willing to do that. Okay.
Maybe not twice in a row.
I said I'll be surprised if he spends meter this round because he's definitely on his back foot. But he, in fact, does spend the meter going into round 3.
Yeah, it looks from his physical reaction like he thinks that might have been a mistake in retrospect.
Sometimes you just feel in yourself, you got to believe it's possible.
Well, it's 3 out of 5 sets, so the first game is often taken to just get information, especially the first couple rounds.
Ryan Hart has already established himself as someone who's willing to just ultra right out of nowhere.
Oh, beats Dragon Punch.
Yeah. Wow, lets him in there. Viper players notorious for not enjoying the block on Wake Up.
The fainting is not doing too much for him over there.
Yeah.
It's keeping him busy, which is not, you know, it's nice because it can trick your opponent into doing stuff. But on the other hand, if you overdo it, it just takes up your time so that you don't have the frames to move around that you otherwise need.
He didn't seem to trick Ryan into anything there. Oh, Ryan a little out of range. Wonder if he could have carded from that position, but he still closes it out. Fireball. Game 1 to the prodigal son, Ryan Hart. Where's Ryan calling home these days? I
think
still London?
Still, yeah.
Okay. I feel like that guy gets around so much I wouldn't be surprised to hear just about anything. Oh, man. Clipped him at the top of the head. Throws him right out of the EX Seismo. It's correct response. And again says, that last throw was pretty easy. Let's go again. Good counter hit to the 4-hit combo. Corners himself.
Nice.
And that should be it.
Yeah, that'll be the round.
This looks like he's here he's just doing business. It's like a day at the office.
Oh, look at that expression. Deep
Okay.
in thought. How do I deal with this? Reinhardt's done such a good job of not being where the seismos are, not being where the offense is.
And it looks like we have seen an adjustment already from Krone, just going in like, maybe no more zany feints. He's just going to go in and do some straight mix-ups.
Well, it was shut down, but he can't let that dissuade him. He's got a character that needs to play offense sometimes.
Good throw. Something we've really not seen him. Okay. Corners himself. Oh, good read from Ryan.
Saves the Ultra.
It's fair enough.
Oh!
Oh, risky stuff. Nice. Oh, dropped it.
Reinhardt still with life lead, although caught in a really bad spot. Cornered against Viper.
Good blocks.
Wolfkrone slowly battles for life lead. Now with 2 bars, Reinhardt's very dangerous.
Oh, good. Tricky cross
Oh,
up.
will he try it? No.
No. Doesn't like the position.
Oh! She's. You
Yeah.
can hear it on the in the background. She gets hit.
Wolfkrone with a little smile, knowing he pulled one out there. Oh, standing right up into the fireball. Good trade. This is the part of Wolfkrone's game I've been enjoying the most lately. Is some of the seismo control combined. We saw some of that with CJ Truth. Wade pull him out of the air.
Ooh.
Wow, great reads from Ryan here though.
Yeah, he backdashed just to give himself a chance at reacting. Goes in again. Great guesses. Maintains pressure. Okay, hold on now. Hold on now.
Wolfkrone had a shot there.
That was a counter hit. I don't know if you saw it. 2-0.
Those shorts, he had a chance to link Ultra off that. Didn't happen.
A little negative head shake from Wolfkrone. Not a good look for him.
He needs to find himself here in a hurry. Okay. I like
too
the
much.
willingness to stick with it, but oh, big stand fierce. That's a clean read. Okay. Gets a cross
the
up.
setup. That's a setup.
Exactly.
It's a certain number of buttons.
Not an accident.
It puts him at an exact spot. He goes for the EX. He knew what would happen. He knew what would happen. Ryan Hart's at match point.
And if Prodigal Son, yeah, I don't know. If Wolfkrone can reset himself mentally after this, he's a better man than I. That's going to stick with you. He knows he's down 2 rounds, facing match point and elimination, or excuse me, a trip to the loser's bracket. That hurts.
There's a sense of awe in the crowd right now. I can hear lots of oohs and ahs still going on.
Yeah, Strider's still looking at it, shaking his head. Oh, Wolfkrone again getting silence on the EX Seismo. Here's his chance. Okay. No. He's taking the direct approach this time. Finds a throw.
Reinhardt stays. away. Oh!
Oh, another.
I like the idea of a great tech by Ryan. Oh, he's ready for everything.
Okay.
Still match point, Ryan Hart.
Wolf Krone looking sharp here.
Great feint. Oh! Yes.
Wolf Krone on the brink of defeat finds himself. Good. I like the breathing. Maybe some fresh ideas. Ooh. EX Seismos have absolutely not been working out for him in these situations.
Just waiting was Ryan.
Oh,
He
man.
is so ready.
Yeah. Wolf Krone's direct approach got him.
Oh,
no. That could be it. And that is it.
And he pops up out of his chair.
Wolf Krone will be headed to the loser's bracket to face Justin Wong.
Ryan Hart in grand finals. But yeah, Krone moving over to the other side of the bracket to face against Justin.
These guys have a little bit of a history.
Sure.
Justin is on record with some frustrations about this matchup.
Yeah,
Rufus
sure.
versus Viper. Viper with some superior wake-up options that Rufus just don't got.
That is for sure. He has a stun output that Rufus has a really tough time handling. Rufus, even though he's a big guy, really can't take that many hits dizzy. Lower stun bar than most characters have. So for a character like Viper, with the stun output she has, she can be a big threat.
And in general, his defense is not, all-purpose or explosive. It's very directional. It costs meat. Goes over. It's got all sorts of liabilities. As an offensive monster, that's expected, but it happens that his defensive liabilities tend to pair up pretty badly with her offensive explosiveness.
Right.
Here we go. Losers final. UFGT 10.
3 out of 5 still. Nice out of the air.
I like that a lot. Good hunt down, not letting her out for free. She's mashing that backdash, fires back. Burn kick. Okay, that's the neutral spot. She wants to be able to find those easy front-back mix-ups.
Ooh, nice. He knows what Justin usually goes for in that situation. That's tricky. Oh, wait for when that's red focus cancel.
Justin drops it. Trading. Wow,
Oh.
nice stand strong check. I like that.
That is a take control of the situation button.
And another strong rush would not have worked in that situation. It
Right.
would have gotten dive kicked, but the stand strong check, able to pull him out of the air. Cool stuff from Wolf Krone. Good match knowledge. Neutral jump. Wow. Justin getting caught there.
Beefy stun.
Oh, danger zone. It looked like he was trying to bait that out. He got what he was looking for, but not in position to punish. And eats it.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's game 1.
And that is a lot of pretty straightforward looking cross-ups that Justin was just chewing on.
Yeah.
See if he can find the change he needs. Okay.
Snipes his opponent a couple of times. One wake up didn't work, try the other.
I'm trying to get into the air to challenge that so he doesn't have to face this all on the ground. Not able to do it yet. A little bit of a drop, and he's going to get another one. Yep.
Pressure opportunity now for Wolf Krone.
From the front this time. Oh, wow. Oh, Justin just a little behind on burn kick that whiffed.
Oh, yeah, he really
can't
tried to
even-
follow in.
Yeah, he tried to put himself in the right position to punish that. There's a little bit of a guess inherent in that because Viper can do the burn kick at different angles. Wolf Krone gets away with it, the escape, and closes out the second round, or the first round of the second game. And gone were those cool stand fierces we saw right at the opener. that helped Justin stay in this in terms of having some extra air defense. Wow.
Wow, pressure from Wolf Krone. He's not willing to stay away.
Justin just cannot find
Wow, from the front.
a plank to stand on here.
Oh, no, that's one hit. The follow-up's going to do so much damage. So much life taken away.
Ah, man.
There's that check again a couple of times, a couple of different buttons for it.
And this
2-0.
This is a real tough one because Justin hates to be pushed off his main. He doesn't mind starting with another character and going back to his main. But if he's on his main, he does not want to be pushed off that.
I don't think he's going to do it.
No.
No, sounds like he's already in.
He needs to find the adjustment we saw against CJ. CJ Truth gave him a pretty bad beating the first game they met. Justin was able to change the style up effectively. Okay, here we go.
And then when Justin finally doesn't press any buttons, Z-Viper just backdashes away.
That's the game we play.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I like that. Rather than going for the obvious load, Justin goes back up high with the dive kick, gets paid. Is off to his first good start, but here comes Wolf Krone.
Oh, wow.
Just shameless.
Still worked.
Oh, up too high.
Oh, miss.
Okay, good stuff. Justin really doesn't want to give this one away. Whoa, boy.
Hold on.
From the front, good guess.
Nice.
Woo.
Speaking of good guess.
And he is frustrated and is laughing at that one. He's like, man, I can't believe I let him come that far back with those shenanigans. Should have just spent the meter to chip him out. Just keeping it simple with Wolf Krone and firing. Fierce Thunder Knuckle. Okay, knockdown. And Wolf Krone actually blocks.
Yeah, he's being very patient at times.
That's a nice adjustment by him. I don't think I've mentally I haven't given him credit for that yet.
Well,
and he
now's not the
absolutely
time
deserves it.
for patience. It's the time to go in. He needs one more mix-up. Oh, misses it.
Another challenge from Wolf Krone, catches him. Oh, Justin's tails over the Seismo and lands it. Justin Wong, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that was not what Wolf Krone wanted, but
No.
good job to Justin for reacting to the situation. I don't know that he expected that to happen either, but he hit confirmed it, and he turned it into the game.
That's a tough one, but Wolf Krone's been in worse spots before. And he's got to feel confident. I like that he's marching Justin's fallen body into that corner. Okay.
Thrown out of something.
Stand fierce again. Not in position to connect. Good weight. 50%. It's all going Wolf Krone's way.
Something from Justin. At least he pushes Wolf Krone out.
Wow.
What?
Smart sweep.
Okay. Wolf Krone's getting sweep punishes now. That is a new
Oh.
aspect to his game.
That is very cool. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Okay, Justin still finds his sweep. Wow, standing fierce, predicting the burn kick. Very smart stuff from Justin, but
Great
not able to
reaction
maintain.
by Wolf Krone to wake up with the EX. Oh! That was danger.
He just wanted out of that corner, I think. Pays a little bit of a price. Justin trying to stay on top. Will we see a jumping roundhouse? What's it going to be?
Wolf Krone trying to close it out here. Justin's still alive, though. Still
Firing.
alive. Still alive.
Oh, he's looking for it. He wants that ultra confirmed. Oh!
Any chip.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
Super respect. Is that going
Oh!
Wolf Krone over Justin Wong. Gets out of his seat. Realizes time for me to sit back down.
That was a 3-game to 1 set.
Very tough draw for Justin. That's definitely one of Rufus's demons.
But okay, we're going to go check out this video. We'll be back in a bit.
What I'll miss most about UFGT, pretty much everything. It's been a good tournament for, at least 10 years going now. Of course, I'll miss Adam. Adam hosts a good tournament, and Anna. All the unique stuff, the side games, and just all the events. So I think everybody will miss it in general. Keats, thanks for hosting everything, and don't give up. One more year, buddy, one more year.
The thing that I'll miss most is, I think, the personal care. It's something that Keats himself has. Even when people have made jokes, this is the last UFGT, who cares how something goes? Even if it's a joke, he always makes sure to shoot that down. No, it still matters. And it matters for everybody else here, all the staff, everybody who puts on the fun and games, his dad. Everybody takes a lot of personal care in everything that goes on. I think that really shows. I think that's what I appreciate the most. It means that he schedules everything on time because he knows that matters to people, because it would matter to him. He makes sure to put in casuals because he knows that matters. It would matter to him. Same thing with the fun and games. All this is, I think it really stems from that. So that's what I'll miss. It's something that most tournaments don't have.
I'm going to miss Papa Keats most about UFGT. Him and Steve run the game show, or the game room, and it's great. And Anna, too. But hopefully they'll be at the tournaments maybe next year.
Hi, I'm IFD Delusion. And the thing I'm going to miss the most about UFGT is the fact that it's the best tournament in the world. And you can never find a tournament that runs on time like this one. And it just has so many things to do, and it's so fun. Like, there's no other tournament like it. So I'm very sad to see it go. I'm going to miss you, Keats. I'm going to miss Chicago. So hopefully maybe he does another one sometime soon. Best tournament in the world. Sad to see it go. Thanks, Keats.
For UFGT, punctuality, oddly enough. That's something that is underestimated when it comes to big events. There's a lot of effort everyone in the staff puts in to make sure every bracket runs on time. There's overflow. This is a well-oiled machine that always makes sure everything's on time. And just in general, the local community here, all coming out from all over, and it's just an amazing place to be. And it's always fun things going on. The Keats' dad always has some fun gimmick that he has on the side, so it's it's a major that feels like a local, no matter where you are. So yeah, and also just shout outs to tournaments running on time. Please, guys, look to this tournament as your example to do the right thing.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Alex Valle here at UFGT 10. Been a long supporter of the UFGT series. Even back knowing Keats for a bit, even Midwest Championships, doing that with them. It's the guy over what the event is, what the guy, how much passion he has for the community, and it shows. You can't just do an awesome event like this and make it shine like this without somebody with true heart and passion for the community. And it's gonna be pretty sad for him to pass the torch. But I mean, if it's for bigger and better things, albeit, and I respect his decision. But UFGT is one hell of a run. Best series out of the country. Good job, Keats. See you next time, man.
The thing that I will miss most about UFGT is that no other tournament organizer comes close to running an efficient event. No one.
What will I miss most about UFGT? Having a guy I've known for a long time and grow up in the scene and know I can trust to run a great event. Putting on a great show for my hometown of Chicago and putting something together that we can all feel proud of. Gives me a reason to come back and see friends and family, and has a really sort of unique Chicago flair, apart from all the great deep dish pizza that people are eating. He has, the unique touches like the fun and games and the mystery tournament where he's just a showman. He likes to clown around. Chicago is big into having a sense of humor, and I think he really brings that through in the tournament. And I know he's got bigger and better things to worry about, but it seems like he's left it in good hands. But I'll miss him, and he thinks he's quitting, but nobody ever quits. He'll be back. See you soon. Keats, there's a lot of good feeling in this room.
Well, it's grand finals now of the last UFGT. Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012 is the game we're going to do it in.
Nice handshake and the tight smile, which I like. It says, I am now here to rip your throat out. Let's do this.
Ready to go. Ryan Hart is coming from winner's bracket. He's playing Sagat on the right, Wolf Krone from losers on the left.
And they just face each other. Ryan coming out on top in a matchup traditionally considered pretty tough for Sagat.
It was a 3-0. It looked dominant.
And again, this looks exactly like the start of the last game, where Wolf Krone wants to sit back there and build some meter.
And he's walking up grounded. Oh!
Wow. Okay, surprise opportunity here for Wolf Krone. See if he can get something going. Run back.
Yeah, a little mistake from Ryan, but doesn't look like it's too consequential.
And the overhead is not something I think we saw in his lineup, his repertoire, last time they met. Oh, nice reactions. Sagat going into the blender here. Okay.
Wow.
Whoa.
We saw plenty of that.
Yes.
And it's working still.
Catches him again. Doesn't cancel.
Trading regular DP with a Seismo is not a good trade for Sagat. EX, usually fine, unless you die first from the Seismo, as we saw in
Yeah, he got a few rounds that way. And I really like the way Ryan is moving subtly back and forth, also making it, plus the Kara and the Tiger Knee, making it feel like there's no safe spot on the screen.
Yeah, he's making it so that Seismo, Seismo is a location-dependent thing. You got to call out where you think the opponent's going to be. If the opponent's mobile, it's not as easy.
And Sagat, of course, not the most mobile character, but with the Kara DP and the Kara Tiger Knee, he can put himself in surprising places.
Yeah, I'm always impressed at top Sagats who make him look much more offensive and mobile than I think the design is. Wow. Oh, OS! Okay, here's Wolf Krone. Gonna have the corner still.
Solid damage. Got into that combo, or got into the ultra early.
Oh! No, I think Wolf Krone's
so.
above it.
Yeah.
Anything will do it. Game 1.
And that's got to feel good for Wolf Krone. After the beating he received before. You almost expect those crazy ultras to hit from Ryan now, becoming his hallmark. Good focus. Buy some time and recover a little bit. A lot of fakes. Oh, no uppercut that time. And again, guessing throw.
Man, everybody does it. Wake up throw.
Yeah, and it's...
I don't know why. I do it, and I don't know why.
Sort of magic spell.
Oh, safe jump time. I don't think I've seen that particular setup before.
Ooh.
Great punish.
Seismo off base there. Viper gets out. And still in pretty good condition after that beating in the corner. Ryan looking tough. Oh.
There.
Oh, that's the trade. Yeah. That's the one little silver lining Sagat has on those kind of exchanges. He's going to be looking at a towards and roundhouse, possibly an ultra. Okay. Thrown in there again. And this is where he's made his money so far. Baits out the uppercut.
Oh, nice. Wow. That's
Throws
just
the overhead.
It's a lucky throw for Wolf Krone. Mistimed by Prodigal Son. Sometimes you got to get lucky.
There it is again. Looking for that counter hit. Back into the corner. Ryan Hart happy to set himself there. A few less things to think about. Oh, cancels at the wrong time, leaving himself vulnerable. Ryan Hart takes advantage. And now Krone has a taste of that Seismo win. Is he going to look too hard for it here? Can Ryan take advantage?
Well, whenever Krone gets, whenever
right
he gets
there.
within that range, he's been blocking, and he was right to right there.
I like the adjustment from Ryan, smelling that Krone thinks he can close this out with just Seismos. Doesn't have to put his life on the line with the burn kicks.
Meaty. Oh, nice feint. I thought he was going to get him, but no. A little bit off on the
Oh, Ryan!
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
No way out. And Krone, that was the critical change I really didn't like from him. As soon as he smelled like, maybe I can just snipe this out with Seismos. He backed off, went purely to that game plan.
Yeah.
And Ryan took it away from him. He made some really nice adjustments. He did smell that out, exactly as I was worried for Wolf Krone.
1-1.
Good block. A nice counter.
Oh, again. The backdash as she's getting up. Okay, yeah, Wolf Krone just sick of taking that stuff.
Oh, man, Ryan looking so strong right now. Wolf Krone needs to be explosive. Backdash right through it.
That backdash timing's not easy. That was not a reversal backdash.
No, he waited.
Yeah, he waited just a bit. Not easy to do.
Wolf Krone, you can see the sweat on the brow. See if he can, Ryan can force the hat off the head.
Well, it feels like there's kind of a flood coming in right now. I don't know how Wolf Krone's going to deal with it. It feels like everything's going fast and in favor of Ryan Hart.
The pacing is, Ryan is calling the tune.
Oh!
Wolf Krone is dancing to his song.
Oh, chance now for Wolf Krone.
Oh, goes for the reset instead of the Ultra.
That is 2 games to 1. Ryan Hart a game away from taking the tournament.
Wow, and after such a strong start from Wolf Krone, Ryan's turned it around on him. See if he can find his footing. Looks a little disheartened.
Very intent look from Ryan, though.
Yeah, Ryan definitely has the eye of the tiger. He's a hard guy to rattle.
He's been at it for quite some time.
Yeah. Beautiful wall, and that's the response that Viper must make to that situation. Okay, here we go.
That's really one of the few blocked DPs that Wolf Krone's had a chance to punish like that.
And again, that momentum going his way opens up that throw in that situation. Worried about the uppercut in that situation, so he just gets thrown. Ryan Hart again.
Great fireball timings. I love that he's not being predictable with them. Dash forward, jab, jab, then
wow. Ooh, he is literally calling the shots. They're tiger shots, and he's calling them out one at a time, putting Wolf Krone exactly where he wants to be.
Oh, that's not a good look.
Tournament point.
Dejected face.
I know. Tournament
Complete
point.
opposite.
Wow, and look at, yeah. What a study in contrast. Tournament point for the prodigal son, Ryan Hart. Wolf Krone had a great game 1. Oh, wow. Not what you want to see. Wow.
Perfectly placed. Little whiffs in there. Okay, this is an opening. See if Wolf Krone. No, he screws
Drops
it up.
one.
Oh, that's not good from Wolf Krone.
Oh, and he read that the whole way. The overhead.
Oh!
And he just rushes him down. Ryan Hart is your UFGT champion. The final champion. He's on the ground. He's dead. He's letting the, I don't know what, wash over.